Assalamualaikum and a very good day. This is a brief safety information. When you hear the fire alarm, do not panic. Wait for the announcements from the building's public address system. Please remain calm and follow the instructions provided by an SC representative or an auxiliary police. If you have been asked to evacuate the building, please proceed to the nearest exit door. You will be guided by the SC representative or the auxiliary police to the assembly area located at the Pusat Sains Negara parking area. If you require any assistance during the evacuation process, please look for any auxiliary police officers at the assembly area. If you are at the parking area of lower ground 3 or lower ground 4 and in need of immediate assistance, please locate and press the panic button nearest to you. There are 14 panic buttons located on the pillars in the parking areas. You will be attended to by the SC Auxiliary Police as soon as possible. Thank you for your attention.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. On behalf of the Securities Commission Malaysia, we warmly welcome you to the launch of the Capital Market Masterplan 2026 to 2030. We are honored by your presence today as we gather for this significant milestone in shaping Malaysia's capital market future. Kindly be seated as we wait for the arrival of our esteemed VIPs very shortly. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of the Prime Minister and Finance Minister of Malaysia. Please welcome Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, Prime Minister and Finance Minister of Malaysia.
Walau berbilang bangsa dan bersama tawa naungannya, satu jiwa tak kira apa warna, takkan ada yang memisahkan kita.
May I invite all guests to rise for the national anthem, Negaraku. Thank you all, and please be seated. Before we begin, I would like to invite Saudara Aswan to lead the Doa recitation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Ya Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, we raise our highest gratitude to you for your boundless blessings, allowing us to gather here today for the launch of the Capital Market Masterplan 2026-2030. Ya Allah, the ultimate guide, we humbly seek your grace for a smooth, blessed, and successful occasion. May this master plan stand as a strong foundation in strengthening the nation's capital market, sustainable in growth, inclusive in reach, and competitive on the global stage. Grant wisdom to our leaders in every decision they make. Let every effort be counted as an act of worship. Allahumma la sahla illa ma ja'altahu sahla wa anta taj'alul hazna idha syi'ta sahla. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzaban nar. Sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Thank you very much, Saudara Aswan. Once again, a very warm welcome to all our distinguished guests. Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, Prime Minister and Finance Minister of Malaysia. Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Amir Hamzah Azizan, Minister of Finance too. Yang Berhormat Tuan Gobind Singh Dio, Minister of Digital. Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Syamsul Azri bin Abu Bakar, Chief Secretary to the Government. Yang Berhormat Tuan Liu Chin Tong, Deputy Minister of Finance. Yang Berbahagia Datuk Muhammad Faiz Azmi, Chairman of the Securities Commission Malaysia. Members of Parliament, Excellencies, distinguished guests, SC board members and senior management, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and good afternoon. On behalf of the SC, it is our greatest pleasure to have all of you here at this event. Today marks an important milestone for Malaysia's financial ecosystem as we unveil the Capital Market Masterplan 2026-2030. Building on the foundations of previous master plans, this new 5-year roadmap is crafted to navigate a rapidly evolving global landscape. To further elaborate on the vision, it is my honor to invite Yang Berbahagia Datuk Muhammad Faiz Azmi to deliver his welcoming remarks.
Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Sri Anwar bin Ibrahim, Prime Minister and Finance Minister. Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Amir Hamzah Azizan, Minister of Finance 2. Yang Berhormat Tuan Gobind Singh Dio, Minister of Digital. Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Syamsul Azri Abu Bakar, Chief Secretary of the Government. Yang Berhormat Tuan Liu Chin Tong, Deputy Minister of Finance. Members of Parliament, Excellencies, distinguished guests, SC board members, senior management, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking the Prime Minister, Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Sri Anwar, for consenting to launch the Securities Commission Masterplan 2026 to 2030. One task that YAB had set the SC is to help transform and grow the capital market from its current position. As of December 2025, its combined size was 4.3 trillion ringgit. By comparison, banking assets stood at 3.8 trillion ringgit. Over the past year, my team and I have spent considerable time engaging with stakeholders internally and externally, as well as fellow regulators and other entities to frame the issues and challenge ideas. The culmination of all this work is the master plan we are launching today. This master plan represents the 4th iteration, and each builds on where we are in our nation's development and looks to the future for both opportunities and challenges. I'm very pleased to see that the chairmen who worked on the first 3 plans are actually here today, namely Datuk Ali Kadir, Tan Sri Zarina Anwar, and Datuk Zaid Alba. Today, the Madani government's fiscal prudence, deficit reduction, and subsidy removal provides a stable platform to encourage investment in Malaysia. Last year, approved foreign investments increased to 207 billion, while foreign inflows into our bond market totaled 25 billion. Earlier this year, the benchmark FBM KLCI moved above 1,700 points, a level not seen since 2019. It is this strong platform that the master plan will leverage on. Our current market is able to meet expectations with many achievements and has proven to be resilient. But there are also pressing needs going forward, such as income gaps, post-retirement issues, and the impact of climate change. Broadly, the master plan is for the next 5 years, but we are also looking ahead to anticipate what the scenario might be in 2045, 20 years from now. The master plan is premised on 4 strategic pillars. The first pillar is market vibrancy. This relates principally to our equity and bond markets. Over the last 10 years, our equity market has grown incrementally but lagged GDP growth. Also, the returns were modest. We feel there is scope to raise the long-term values and performance of all our listed companies through a value-up initiative. In addition, we are looking to significantly increase trading activity and access for companies seeking capital. The second pillar is inclusivity. The Madani government places strong emphasis on ensuring that no one is left behind. The master plan will focus on better retail access to capital market products, reassessing product suitability and costs towards improving returns, particularly for those retiring. We also want a healthy pipeline of market-ready companies. This calls for enhancing what we call mid-tier companies, MTCs, as well as MSMEs' access to capital, and for some, progress to listing. The third pillar, addressing funding needs for sustainability. Malaysia's energy transition from fossil fuels to renewables requires an estimated 1.2 trillion ringgit. The country is also developing a national adaptation plan to address climate-related risks. Our role is to help mobilize the private sector and concessional capital to help fund these needs, especially non-bankable ones. The final pillar relates to regional opportunities. As chair of the ASEAN Capital Markets Forum last year, we delivered 5 key initiatives, including the ACMF Action Plan. And this action plan aims to strengthen the region's investability, and by extension, Malaysia's, as well as position ASEAN as an asset class. This master plan will push for more exchange-traded funds in Malaysia, with some of them having a distinct ASEAN focus. This pillar also seeks to widen our investor base and attract new and stickier investors from friendly countries, as well as to encourage foreign listings in Malaysia. Underpinning the Islamic capital market, it is not just our competitive edge, but also an entrusted responsibility to meet the expectations of the Ummah. We hope to work together with Bank Negara, Bursa, and other stakeholders to improve Sharia governance and explore products and innovations demonstrating halal toyib, and that better reflects commercial expectations and the Maqasid al-Sharia principles. Finally, regulatory and governance excellence will also be emphasized. This means no more rules than necessary, improving time to market and reducing friction for market players in getting things done. For investors, it is to be treated equally in disputes and compensated fairly, notwithstanding the products they invest in. We must be able to anticipate what investors wish to see in 20 years as expectations are changing. Our intermediaries must also start to think and start the groundwork for the future capital markets. Ladies and gentlemen, the master plan is an ambitious one. We're aiming to grow the capital market size by 1.5 to 2 trillion in 5 years. This equates to a market size of 5.8 trillion or 6.3 trillion in 5 years. It represents a CAGR of 6 to 8%, which is higher than the national historical real GDP growth, but it reflects our belief that we have more room to continue improving and to accelerate growth. In the words of a famous military leader, success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. We cannot achieve this without the support of the government and the collective commitment of all our stakeholders, many of whom are in this room today. The master plan differs from the past in its scope and a reassessment of where we are. This is necessitated by the speed of change brought in by digitalization, AI, and investor expectations. In our plan, there are many non-traditional capital market areas. However, we feel it has to be wide enough to address the rapidly changing needs of stakeholders and nation as a whole. So this launch logo, that little round bit, is a key manifestation of our approach. It is vibrant and inclusive, as it represents by its colors and with the batik flowers from the different states and federal territories. And at its center is Malaysia, and our hope that all these efforts will culminate in a more successful economy for the next generation. This master plan is a call to action, which requires a whole-of-nation approach. With that, I would like to again thank YB Prime Minister for launching the master plan. Inshallah, together we can grow the capital market for the benefit of the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Datuk Faiz. Once again, thank you to Datuk Faiz for outlining the aspirations of this master plan, one that brings together regulators, policymakers, industry players, investors, and innovators, aligned with Malaysia's broader economic reform and Madani aspirations. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to mark this important milestone, may I now invite everyone to kindly direct your attention to the screen for a short video presentation introducing the Capital Market Master Plan.
The world is changing faster than ever. Technology is reshaping industries. Climate risk is affecting communities. Political and demographic shifts are reshaping the global economy. The capital market has come a long way, but it must continue to evolve to reach new heights in a fast-changing global landscape. Malaysia stands at a crossroad. This master plan is designed to reshape and recalibrate Malaysia's capital market as the core economic and wealth generator. The master plan aligns with national aspirations towards a high-income economy, supporting Malaysia's sustainability agenda and our broader ambition to be a regionally competitive nation. This is an ambitious, whole-of-nation effort. It is built on deep collaboration, delivering high-impact initiatives with our stakeholders.
Ultimately, the success of the Capital Market Master Plan depends on the collective involvement of all stakeholders. This includes mobilizing the support and collaboration of policymakers, government agencies, fellow regulators, as well as domestic and international participants. Together, let us reshape and recalibrate and embark on the next chapter of the Malaysian capital market growth story, so we support the nation's transition to a resilient, high-income economy.
Clear, with measurable 5-year outcomes and longer-term aspirations. Our vision is anchored on 4 strategic outcomes. A vibrant capital market, accelerating growth through stronger valuations, new economy sectors, quality listings and issuances. An inclusive capital market, broadening investor participation and improving business access to market-based financing. A sustainable capital market, mobilizing capital for climate transition, adaptation, resilience and inclusive social outcomes. Regional advantage, positioning Malaysia as the gateway to regional opportunities and nurturing national champions. The master plan will be guided by Islamic leadership and the principles of Maqasid al-Sharia as our unique global edge, underpinned by regulatory and governance that is globally trusted and future-ready. Investor protection will be reinforced as the market evolves. This is our commitment to a resilient, inclusive and sustainable capital market. Collaborating for our shared vision, a pledge to the generations ahead. Reshaping and recalibrating for the future.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention to the video. A round of applause. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my utmost honor to invite Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Sri Anwar bin Ibrahim to deliver his keynote address and officially launch the Capital Market Master Plan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Saya mulakan mengucapkan Ramadan Karim. Kullu am wa antum bi khair. Satu tradisi yang baik di negara ini di mana bulan Ramadan sementara kita meningkatkan kegiatan kerohanian dan latihan untuk menjadi seorang manusia yang lebih menyerah kepada Allah SWT dan menambah ibadah mereka, tetapi tidak sedikit pun mengurangkan tekad bekerja seperti biasa dan ucap terima kasih Saudara Faiz. Contohnya Securities Commission. Dia puasa tapi kerja seperti biasa. Dan tentunya hari ini bersejarah dan saya ucap terima kasih kepada Menteri Kewangan Dua Amir Hamzah, Saudara Gobin, Samsul Azri, KSN dan rakan-rakan yang sama-sama menjayakan majlis. Kerana bagi kita sudah sampai ketikanya di mana kita angkat keupayaan pasaran kita dan Suruhanjaya ini ke satu tahap yang lebih mantap kerana dunia menginginkan suatu sistem tata kelola dan pertanggungjawaban yang lebih baik. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, nearly 3 years ago, in this very hall, we launched the Economy Madani Framework. At its core was a resolute commitment to build an economy that is more dynamic, equitable, and sustainable by raising the ceiling of our growth potential, raising the floor of the rakyat's living standards, and driving long overdue reforms anchored in good governance. From the outset, the Madani government made reform non-negotiable. This resolve has guided our approach to strengthening the foundations of our financial system. On the capital market front, the Securities Commission has strengthened disclosure standards, enhanced governance frameworks, and reinforced investor protection through successive capital market master plans. These efforts reflect a firm commitment to transparency, accountability, and market integrity. Yet, the global economy has grown more complex and investor expectations continue to evolve rapidly. To sustain confidence, deepen participation, and unlock Malaysia's full capital market potential, we must now take the next leap forward with renewed ambition and clarity of purpose. The Capital Market Master Plan, CMP 2026-2030, sets out to do 4 things: strengthen capital raising, reward business dynamism, embed sustainability as a driver of value, and broaden meaningful participation across the economy. These ambitions are fully aligned with our broader national transformation. Under the new Industrial Master Plan 2030, we are accelerating industrial upgrading, deepening economic complexity, and building firms that can compete regionally and globally. Our capital market must power this transition by providing meaningful pathways for companies to raise funds efficiently, scale with confidence, and innovate with purpose. At the same time, through the NETR, National Energy Transition Roadmap, we have set a clear course towards climate resilience and a low-carbon future. The Capital Market Master Plan complements this effort by mobilizing capital at scale and directing investment into the sectors that will drive sustainable growth. With stronger climate governance and carbon frameworks taking shape, the private sector must now step forward and lead the transition. More importantly, Malaysia must widen the pipeline of companies ready to enter the public markets. Efforts to strengthen Bumiputra participation, including supporting firms with the capacity and ambition to become public listed companies, are indispensable to building a more inclusive, broad-based economy. Ladies and gentlemen, technological advances now reshape industries in days, not decades. In this environment, Malaysian companies must scale up, strengthen their regional presence, and compete against the world's best. As envisioned under Economy Madani, our next phase of growth must be anchored in regional ambition. ASEAN is among the fastest growing markets in the world, but success demands scale, capital, and talent. Under the CMP, capital market intermediaries will play a central role in creating market-based pathways for Malaysian ASEAN business entities and Bumiputra-owned ventures to expand beyond our shores. As they grow into regional champions, they will carry Malaysian capabilities, values, and standards, strengthening our contribution to regional economic integration. But beyond growth and expansion, a humane economy demands that capital serve not only profit, very unpopular thing to say here, but also social well-being, resilience, and shared prosperity. Malaysia's leadership in Islamic finance places us in a strong position to pioneer solutions that uplift livelihoods, widen access to education and healthcare, and strengthen resilience against climate risk. To translate that leadership into action, the government encourages deeper exploration of Waqf-based financing, other Islamic social finance solutions, and blended finance models that deliver measurable outcomes and ensure capital reaches those who need it most. In this spirit, I also look forward to the inaugural social exchange platform under the SC's regulatory framework. By enhancing transparency and credibility in the intermediation of funds for social and community causes, the platform will help embed impact and accountability at the heart of our financial system. Ladies and gentlemen, in an age where centripetal and centrifugal forces pull in opposing directions, Malaysia cannot stand idle. We must embrace the creative destruction of these post-normal times, not with apprehension, but with the confidence that we can emerge stronger. With that, it is my honor and pleasure to officially launch the Capital Market Masterplan 2026-2030. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih Yang Amat Berhormat. Yang Amat Berhormat, if I may ask for you to remain on stage, as we would like to invite all our front row seats VIPs to join Yang Amat Berhormat on stage for the launch ceremony. Yang Amat Berhormat, together with all our distinguished guests on stage, I'd like to draw your attention to an AI assist that will be featured on screen for the countdown for the launch.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is CMP 2030. Glad to see everyone here to witness the launch of CMP. Are you ready, Mr. Prime Minister? Kindly place your palm on the activation pad to launch the CMP for verification. Access granted and ready to launch.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the launch of the Capital Market Masterplan 2026-2030. On this note, we would also like to present the Capital Market Masterplan publications to all our guests on stage. Members of the media, please step forward for the photo session. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, once again, the launch of the Capital Market Masterplan 2026-2030. Ladies and gentlemen, in support of the SC sustainability efforts, limited printed copies of the Masterplan are available, and we encourage you to scan the QR code that will be featured shortly. All big smiles for the Capital Market Masterplan. This concludes the official launch ceremony of the Capital Market Masterplan 2026-2030. With that, ladies and gentlemen, announcing the departure of Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim.
Malaysia Madani, hai bersatu hati, kita semua sama Malaysia.
Satu hati walau berbilang bangsa, kan bersama tawana
ladies and gentlemen, to the rest of our guests in this hall and in the auditorium as well. We wish you a blessed Ramadan and have a safe journey home. Thank you very much.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni, timur, barat, selatan dan utara. Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati, kita semua sama Malaysia. Malaysia madani.